microphone completely silent when you don't speak, so absolutely no signal gets through when you aren't speaking. Now this might sound similar to noise suppression, but it's a useful setting to have as it completely when you don't speak, so absolutely no signal gets through when you shuts off your microphone when the level goes below a set amount, and then it re-enables the microphone when a certain level is reached again. This allows for complete silence when you aren't speaking. To add a noise gate, we'll go to the plus icon again and select noise gate. Now when I hit OK, the noise gate will be applied, and you might hear some differences in my voice, but the real thing that we want to be able to do is to look at our levels in OBS. So I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to move the window up so I can actually see the microphone levels that OBS is receiving. The first two settings are close threshold and open threshold. So what we're going to be doing here is playing around with these settings, and we want to be looking down here at this green bar to make sure our microphone is turning on and off when it should be. Close threshold, the first setting, this is a level in decibels at which your microphone will mute itself at. If the audio level is below this threshold, your microphone will be muted. And the open threshold, this is the exact opposite. So this is the level in decibels at which your microphone will be unmuted. So if your audio level is above this threshold, your microphone will be unmuted. What you want to be doing now is to test your settings by speaking into your microphone for a few words and then being completely silent for a few seconds. And what you want to try and achieve is that when you speak, the microphone levels down here goes green, and when you're silent, the microphone levels completely die out to absolutely zero. And you're going to need to play around with and when you're silent, the microphone levels completely die out to absolutely zero. And you're going to need to play around with
Right.
And you're going to need to play around with
Okay then, so this is me talking quite quietly, this is me talking quietly right into the microphone. And this is me talking loudly, but actually that's not a big deal because I'm going to be talking quietly like this most of the time unless I'm angry or excited about something. This is me talking loudly, but actually that's not a big deal because I'm going to be talking quietly like this most of the time unless I'm angry or excited about something. Okay. So we need to do okay. Me talking really quietly, mostly being picked up, especially if I'm nearest. Okay. This is me talking really quietly as I can, mostly being picked up, especially if I'm nearest. Okay. Okay, so this is me talking at a normal volume into the microphone and hoping that it all sounds good. Okay, so this is me talking at a normal volume into the microphone and hoping that it all sounds good. It's really muffled. Is that just my voice or what? Okay, so this is me talking at a normal volume into the microphone and hoping that it all sounds good. It's really muffled. Is that just my voice or what? I mean, I guess it could be my voice. It's just really annoying that it's quite so muffled even with a decent mic.
these settings, the closed threshold and open threshold, until you can achieve that. For the absolute best results, what we want to be doing is setting a closed threshold above the noise volume and an open threshold just slightly below the voice level of your voice when you're speaking into your mic. If you are finding that your microphone isn't picking up when you are talking, then what you're going to need to do is reduce the open threshold until it does. If you are, however, finding that your microphone isn't going silent when you stop speaking, then what you're going to need to do is increase the close threshold. Keep playing around with these two settings until you get the exact levels in which...
That's the point. So even if I'm talking and just hammering a button, if I'm talking and hammering a button like this, then does it get picked up? That's the point. So even if I'm talking and just hammering a button, if I'm talking and hammering a button like this, then does it get picked up? Very slightly, but that's the point. So even if...
which you need to. So maybe try speaking at the level that you live stream at. And for me, the defaults are actually pretty decent. So I'm going to leave these as they are, but that's quite unique. You're probably going to need to play around with these two levels until you get something that definitely picks up when you do start speaking and definitely shuts down when you do stop speaking. The last three settings here are attack time, hold time, and release time, all of which are measured in milliseconds. Now, attack time, this is the amount of time needed for a noise to be active to start activating the microphone. Hold time is the amount of time that the microphone will stay active after you stop speaking. So don't set this too short or your microphone will be trying to turn off in between words, which obviously sounds pretty rubbish. Finally, the release time, this is the amount of time that it takes for the OBS filter to actually turn off your microphone. So it won't turn off instantly, it likes to do it over a certain amount of milliseconds, which sounds much more natural. Normally the default settings for these three are absolutely fine, but feel free to change them if you do need to. Great, so hopefully you agree that my microphone is already sounding quite a lot better, and the next thing that we're going to be adding is a compressor. Now, a compressor is a really useful tool for live streamers, as what it does is it helps with those situations when you're really loud. Maybe you've got an exciting moment in your game and you've screamed out in joy. What the compressor will do is automatically turn down the input volume so that it hopefully doesn't peak, doesn't distort, and the volume can then be turned back to normal when you've stopped making such a loud noise. So to add a compressor, we're going to do the exact same as we have done so far. Go down to the plus icon, click compressor, and name it whatever you'd like. Now, like most of the audio settings in this guide, the settings that you apply here for the compressor are going to completely depend on, how your voice sounds, how loud your voice is, what microphone you're using, what acoustics you're in, what your room shape is, all these kind of things. So these settings really are going to be completely unique to you, and I'm afraid there is no way for me to share the best settings. What you're going to need to do is play around with them and get something that sounds good for your stream. I will, however, explain now what each of these settings does so you can adjust them as you see fit. The first setting is the ratio, and this is the amount of compression to apply. So this is default set to 10, but if I set this to say 2, this would mean that when the compressor kicks in, it will reduce the amount of noise, the amount of volume coming from your microphone by half. If you set this to 4, that's going to be twice as much compression, so it's going to compress it by even more than that. So 2 is a very low setting, 10 is quite a high setting, but you need to set this to whatever ratio you want the compressor to compress your voice by when it is enabled. The threshold in decibels, this is the threshold at which the compressor will kick in. So this really does need you to fiddle around with the setting and choose something that you need the compressor to kick in at. So if this is minus 18 decibels like its default is, or maybe that is much too high of a level and you actually want it to kick in at a lower level, or it's a higher number of decibels, but that's because it's negative, but at a lower level like minus 30. You need to play around with this setting and choose something when you want the compressor to kick in at. The attack is how quickly in milliseconds you want the compressor to kick in when it does detect that high volume, and the release is how quickly in milliseconds you want the compressor volume to return back to normal once the loud volumes have calmed down. The output gain, finally, this is just simply a gain. We're going to be looking at adding a gain filter anyway in the next step, so we can leave this at default, and I'll be showing you how to add a gain filter if you need one in the next filter. As with before, I do recommend playing around with these settings here whilst doing a recording of yourself in OBS, so you can hear what your microphone sounds like with certain different settings here for the compressor. Try raising your voice a few times like you might do when you're live streaming, and see at which point you want the compressor to be kicking in at. And this might feel a bit fiddly and require a little bit of time to get right, but you only need to set it up once, and once that has set up, you have a clean software compressor in OBS for all of your future streams. The final super quick filter that we're going to add is a gain filter, and this is just purely a way to be able to boost or reduce your microphone's volume. It's as simple as that. All we have to do is click the plus icon, select gain, name it whatever we would like, and then here we can set a boost volume or a reduction in volume. We would like.
It is too far away.
Hello there. So, we start talking now, just in case anyone turns up. If anyone does turn up, or whether everyone ignores the ads channel like I think they do. Right. So, we're hoping for I-beam cooldown reduction, we're hoping for I-beam invulnerability, I guess Blade Dance is good as well, but if you can just get permanent I-beam invulnerability, then that's a much bigger deal. So you just go for that instead, and you often just win. Because permanent I-beam invulnerability and permanent I-beam casting are both pretty swish ways to go about things. Right, occasionally this works. Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. The mastery. Go for raw stats, I find is a fairly good starting point. Raw stats, and then, well, when they're on offer. Ah, the Skulker's Wing, the best trinket except for all the other trinkets. I mean, it does damage, but that movement is a bit sketchy, especially when you're starting with it. Depending on what you're starting with it, 3 out of 10. Especially when you're progressing with it. There we go, that's a phrase that can work. Oh, it's the last boss. Good boss. So that's just meta. It'll come back because you can have your 4-minute cooldown back, but you certainly can't have your 1-minute cooldown on Legion Decree. Oh, that would be too good. Let's face it. Okay, I could go for meta cooldown, but that's not really a thing. Fellow's range and Fellow's recharge, yeah, Meta's the best one of those three. So it's time for floor 2 out of 18. Okay. Nice. You know, Havoc is kind of fast, but it's just not. You know what? Screw it. We're doing this as Feral. We're gonna do this as Feral, and we're gonna. In again. Give it another shot. Just being a bit. Not so bad. Okay. I mean, my average watch time is great because the only person watching. I don't know whether I should just keep talking or what, but you know, it can't be wrong to just keep talking, I guess. Right. On we go. Let's do the thing. $1,500 gold. 60 times 50. Well. No one uses Ursol Chameleon, it's just bad. Doesn't do anything. Right. Onwards we go. 4 playbacks. Huh. Average watch time goes down, but we never had more than... Oh, who am I kidding? No one's going to click on this shit anyway. But what the hell? Let's hope. Yes and yes. Right. Priorities. Not used to having a light on. It's bright. Usually just I'm here in the dark all by myself. But the filter was not a fan. am I doing? Tour gas. Okay. And onwards we go. I am going to go full single target. It's not going to be the fastest way, but it will give the best chance on the boss at the end. So, Sabertooth, Tiger Dash, Balance Affinity, Mighty Bash. Did I go Soul of the Forest? Nah. I'll go Part of the Wild. No, I'll go Soul of the Forest and Brutal Slash Blood Tap. See what this looks like. Because, oh boy, is this going to look like something? Can guarantee this is going to look like. Come on! Really? This is what you're going to give me? Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. I guess that's pretty bad. Okay, it's Twisting Corridors like floor 1, layer 6, so the trick is basically going to be screw it, I'm not starting off with those powers. I mean, I'm not going to be multi-dotting because I've got draft on. I'm going to go for something where I can have, you know, fun. I also do wish you could blacklist or filter out certain feral appearances, because some of them are a bit meh. Feral community worked that way. There we go. That's a start. Is this more Tragar? Tragar, isn't it? Right. Welcome to Mortragar, folks. This is going to be fun. All sorts of game. I really didn't need to use Convoke there either. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna eat him. And eat him. And you're going to be dealt with. Okay, that really hurt. Right, back into barrel. There, that's done. Okay. Let's just get rid of you. Heal, good. Okay. And now... Right. That did get a bit hairy, and this is floor 1. 18 floors to go, folks. Well, 17, I guess. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, it's because I'm Nightfang. Yeah, okay. Of course I'm Nightfang. I'm a druid. There's only one covenant for us. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Hello, friends. Okay. Probably going to swap over to Circle on the first broker floor, just because Draft has no use. Twig! Big twig! Twig! Twig. Right. 3 full health bars on demand, as long as we have predatory swiftness. But let's face it, we're a feral druid. We have predatory swiftness. Phantasma. That'll do nicely. Do I want to deal with those two? There's a reasonable chance that that's got power in it. It's not really much of a... Oh, have we got it? No, we've got both of them. Okay, well, you're going down first. Stun you. Let's finish you off. Okay, and now we can actually bleed you up properly. I do have Convoke available, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to... Remember I had Twig, so I can take full advantage out of predatory swiftness. Just huge advantage. That's been reduced, so it's only 15% tick, so now we can go in there. It was dropping. Oh, we've gone straight to the 100%. That's fantastic news. We are going to be deleting end bosses, end floor bosses. Just no hope of them surviving with 100% damage on Convoke on the first floor. That's good news. Cooldown reduction on Convoke is the next big thing. Lycara's Bargain, I'm not a fan of it, but it does a lot of damage. Okay. Let's go look for I can't remember. Damn, you're almost as good at remembering things as I am. See? Casts. It's 2. I didn't cast it once. 41k crit. Nice! Gonna kill this Nora. Finish that Nora off. That's one of those. Okay, right. So we now have the power of God and Convoke on our side, of which the greater is most definitely Convoke. But Berserk with this is going to be a bit sketchy. I think if anything comes in, let's just make sure we kill them nice and quickly. And there, and there, and come on. Last one. There we go. Oh nice, we have fire kitting. Boom! Don't mind me, I'm just going to take another hit. Take another hit. Okay. 5k, that should do it. And over here, let's get this Elmer power. Nice. It's not good, it's nothing compared to Twig regrowth, but you know, I am Groot with the Twig regrowth. Yeah, you really don't want to let them get death blasts off. You also really don't want that to come in. And we can stun that. Bleed. Okay. And let's finish off this shade, then we can take on the patrol. We just want to kill everything and get as many animal powers as possible. The big scare, even for nice bursty 100% bonus damage during combat Feral Druid, is absolutely the next boss. Oh, that was a nice big fight. And Have a look at there. Fringes. Oh. If this were my look, I wouldn't mind it, but, you know, this is my look when I'm looking at the film. So, you know. You sure that's yours? That looks distinctly like a Kyrian thing, dude. It's his memory crystal. I wonder if it keeps his mind palace in there. Right, Convoker's off cooldown, Berserker's off cooldown. Both of those are very good pieces of use. I just need to remember not to use them on these mobs here. I also need to remember not to use Tiger's Fury, which is macroed in. Okay, so we're going to finish the boss off. So we're finishing off. We're going to start the boss and kill him in an obnoxiously short amount of time. 3, 4, and Convoke. Dead. Definitely that one. Oh, don't do that. There's a free animal power over here as well. And a companion probably, but who does the mission table? Jesus. Hey dude, there's your suspiciously Bastion looking thing. Or is it even his? Oh, who knows. Your name is Karen. Oh, it's Karen. Yeah. Karen Mui. Okay, so assuming that's Welsh. Karen Mulyan. Karen Mulyan. Okay. That works for me. Let me get the animal power, that's the only reason I saved your ass. Soul shape, no one cares. Obtain 10 soul remnants, I guess. Right, Berserk's gonna come off cooldown, trinkets probably aren't. Nope. Oh, yes, even. But, you know, Convoke doesn't come off cooldown because that would be far too good. Oh, that's a problem. I really wanted to stun him, but, you know, we can't have everything we want. You go away. Twig. That did not do much. Oh, well, thanks. Big help. Oh, damn and blast. Jadameld macros, not good for solo play. Okay. Okay. I guess we go for the endurance. It's not great, but yeah, there are worse things to have. Second twig. Don't mind if I do. Right. Let me stealth. Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh no, never mind. He's not coming to be my friend. What a jerk. Oh, you are coming to be my friend. Why are you coming to be my friend? I have not touched you until now. Okay, we can get those now. Oh, it's the green one. It's the tiger. Well, it's the colourblind tiger. What's the betting? That is an anime. Because I'm pretty certain that's going to turn out to be an anime. I'm also pretty certain this thing's going to die. 2, 3, gonna finish you off. Okay, that. Okay, that was. No, we're fine. Turns out, Convoke is good. First time you damage an elite enemy after this occurs 3 times. No. I will take Blade of the Light Earth though, that seems legit. And a mimic? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get bleeding. Right. And that one. And that one. I have not figured out why this rope exists. Scratch that. I have now figured out why this rope exists. Are any others around? Don't see any. Oh well, that was worth. I guess it kind of was worth just to get that out of the pool, but I've got healing. I'm a druid. In fact, I've got double Lycara's twig and predatory swiftness. You don't need more healing than that. 400% bonus healing from your first regrowth after you. So you know, really big deal healing. Healing done. Boom. That one, and that one, and that one, and this one. Bye. Okay, changing all of them sometimes works. Nope. Changing those two. Nope. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Definitely that one. Because now I don't need to kill everything. I probably will, or at least I can see what it's worth risking deaths for. Into stealth. Onwards. Onwards. That one. Right. And okay, well we've got 53 seconds left on Convoke cooldown, and you know, outside of Convoke we don't do all that much damage, so let's just sit here and bit with the no one in the stream. Welcome to the stream, all known one of you. Right. 15 seconds. Come out of stealth. We make Jennifer. We find a nice catfall. That'll do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I really just soothe out some stuff? God, I'm smart. Not that it matters in the slightest, because convoke go brr. Right, I could go... do it. Really wanna hold first few. Gets rough later on if you don't. And also, the later floors are the ones where you're more likely. Just want to skip as much as possible because you'll be struggling. And just go down here and kill all the things. Break all the blocks. Do a nice bit of Phantasma. Go. This catapult again. I'm not ever impressed by it. Or this one. This is why I wish that you could just set a few as favourite. This is alright. The base artifact. But if I could limit it down to like the Night Elf base forms, which are sleek, and that's their big advantage. Right, swapping those over, big deal. Leech is increased by 15%, but shadow damage and healing done is reduced by 25%. Seems legit to me. Leech 16.4.
May I tempt you with my wares?
Right, 1, 2, 3, definitely getting that. 4, okay. Oh well, let's see if we get a chance for 75 anima from here. Plasma from here. No, but we do get a third of those, which is good news. Hate this one, but yes. Okay. So we don't get any bonus, but we can go for string of fangs and talons, which does make Bubba deal murder. Which, as you know, Bubba dealing murder is a thing.
A lost fae,
Okay.
bound in
So I need to.
lest they be consumed by darkness.
Red Soul Hound Harness and Prisoner's Concord. So we've already seen Prisoners this route, which is a bit annoying, but maybe they'll make us... Oh god, hello. Oh nice, we can get into stuff. Okay, we're just going to pop Convoke here and delete all the things, because Convoke is balanced. This guy. We're having this, and dealing with this place without it is awful, especially as a start. So yeah, so sue me. And delete 14k there. This is a very short floor and it gives you a lot of stuff, which is appreciated. These floors exist. There's also the one with all the traps. Or the two with just all the traps. And, you know, as long as you don't die to the traps. This one isn't really a trap floor, but it's really short and it just contains loads of enemy powers. Which is really convenient. Okay. Oh. Well, where'd it go apparently? It's always nice when something pulls for you. Wow. What happened there? Got no idea, but it just took a load of damage all of a sudden, so whether I should complain about it or not is definitely a question. More rats, come on. You know you're just gonna get eaten. I mean, I'm straight up a cat. Look at me. This is a cat. I have a cat as a pet. See, she meows. She always meows, and she off. It is. One day. Paused through sheer competence. Nothing like having lots of competence. Ah, you're going, are you? Could have dealt with those that way, but... We've got all three of those at the moment, so the dot damage is pretty big. 2k ticks, 3k ticks in rate. Although this is my stealth rate, so it's not that big of one. It's probably going to be around 1.8k without stealth. And good news is we have combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Didn't survive Convoke. Gain the Predator talent. Now, yeah, we're taking the Predator talent. Because that's the decent one. Oh, balls. There was a flute somewhere.
A child of bastard, undeserving of such a fate. Lead them into light.
Whoop, that was the wrong button. Yeet about all over the place. I think the Dread Soul hand harness actually comes from those guys. So I could have held off, but I'm always scared of the portal floors here. Hello, Calyx. Are we looking for Methia? Yeah, we are. What a shock. Never had to find a Methia for you before. Oh, and the prisoners. Oh, well, whatever. Prisoners did make a return, so I guess we're not finding them. Oh good, we get to stay in combat, do we? How nice. Nothing better than staying in combat. Just the best. Red Soul Stalker vanishes from sight. Oh, well, I know this floor. This bit's rough. Really rough. It's gonna be tricky to deal with properly. Luckily, floor 5 is very early. Oh, what was in there? Red Soul Amalgam. That's a lot of that's so I can go for haste, but haste isn't really that big of a deal. I can go for Knowledge of Mortality, but that deals shadow damage, and I don't really do shadow damage because of the Lithium Lantern. So instead, we're going to go for the haste. Because I like anti-synergies as much as the next guy, but as much as the next anime side character. Okay. Don't fall off the chain. That would be a bad thing to do. Does anything around here drop Phantasma? No. Well, yes. But they aren't dropping any anima powers. They will.
The Archon.
You have our gratitude.
Thank the Archon.
more.
Yeah.
Archon guide.
She's definitely going to be around forever, guys. Chance to grant a lot of mastery, or we can go for the Phantasma. Let's go for the Phantasma, because 300 Phantasma is too... is 2 Animal Orbs, which is big. Please. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Here we go. God, Convoke is so broken. No, it's not. Ignore me, Blizz. Convoke is balanced. Don't change it. Except to make me cast more Furious Bites consistently, because that's a bad feeling when you don't. I'm taking this one. It's just abysmal. But I'm taking it so that I stop getting it as soon as possible. And I know I need another one to stop getting it, but you know. So bad. I might do a long run and just try for all the Entangling Roots powers. And see just how long it takes. 2 minutes for Convoke. Well, we're going back over here and sitting down. You're damn right we're going back over here and sitting down. Dreadsoul Stalker is determined to vanish. Nice of it. Deal with them. Hey. Right, 9 seconds. 9 seconds. 6 seconds. Yeah, that'll do. 4 W E T. Yeah, whatever. As if we need Berserk. We have Convoke. See? You know, Convoke does indeed go brrr. 4 hits of Faba. 14k DPS. Very disappointing. 30k crit. Usually be expecting more than that, but you know, we'll get there.
All goods and services
Right,
for
684, 5, 305, 550, leaving me 100 and 555, leaving me with 129. I do want to get Circlet of Weeds. Circlet of Weeds is bleeds go brrr, brrr. And let's get that one as well, because you know you can never have too much
your patronage is
ferocious bite down. And let's see what joy's in here. Oh, fantastic. Fine bark to the target. Sounds good. 300 Phantasma. Sounds good. Oh yes, bottle of moonshine. Now we never need to see that fucking thing again.
everything is negotiable.
And let's grab that. 75. Let's may as well grab the mastery, because you know 56 just, well, 50 just isn't enough. Obviously. Who would possibly think that 50% mastery would be enough? And now we're sat here waiting for Convoke again. Welcome to Feral Druid in Torghast. Probably Balanced Druid and Torghast as well, frankly, but I don't play Balanced Druid. As I have standards, damn it. Right. So. Yeah. This is a guy. He's gonna die. Because we're gonna use Convoke like this. And. You know, do 50,000 DPS to him. 6 hits of Ferocious Bite. Max crit of 93,750. Okay. Raft of Waning Twilight is a big deal. It's another 50%, but I can get Mock. I do have Leaf though, so that's kind of not a big deal. But also, Lycara's Sash is incredibly good defense. Speed-wise. Craft is probably how I'm going to go anyway, just because Rake, Shred, Thrash, Rip, Convoke. Oh no. The Shade Stalkers, I don't like the Shade Stalkers, they knock you out of stealth, it's incredibly. Very fast ticks that hurt a lot. especially when they're on one target. Yes, that was an 8.2k tick. Welcome to Torghast. Meh. Foul Druid healing themselves for 30k. Nice. I did not need to use Convoke there. Convoke was ever so slightly overkill. Feeling powerful now. This is a good feeling run, although we have got all of the best powers pretty much ready. The only 50% damage buff we don't have is Lokara's Bargain, which is a bit rough, especially if you're going to be doing AoE like I'm doing, which is very inefficient, but there. 4.1k, 8.1k crit, it's a lot of damage. And your bleeds are ticking really quickly as well, because... and that's over 12 seconds because of Circle of Life and Death. But that's also reduced by... circlet of weeds, which make everything happen 33% more quickly with dots. So in the rare event that Convoke is unable to kill someone, you just wait for the bleeds and make sure the bleeds are doing their job. What is that power? Blade of it? No, it can't. Okay, well, that was the wrong way, but right. Nope. Nope. Yes. Let's go for that one, get that ticking up. Oh, hello. How's it hanging, dude? Do I care? No. So when this happens, yeah, it's because there's an animimic. Oh yeah. Got myself out of stealth and whoop. Oh. Whoop. I wasn't even using Convoke. There we go, like I was bugging. Okay. Here we go. going to go and delete this guy quickly. Then we can move back and clear the rest of the floor out. So, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. What just happened? That just 200k crit combo. Get all the effects up. Sounds good. Do I really want to go for lithium weights? Yes. Screw. Bargain. Move on, move on, move on, move on, move on. Oh, that was worth the effort. Okay, I need to use that amongst. might keep it for the last one just in case we get Soul Forges then. The value of it in Soul Forges is just insane. Bit damage and healing, I guess. But my Kara's bargain is, it's good, but you need to, it's annoying. Also I have a leaking weight, so I really don't want it to be Gold Heart Interstitia. The Lost Dredger, I can do the thing. I can do the thing with the Lost Dredger. I've got the anima pack for itself. I'm really glad I didn't use it. I'm absolutely going to convoke my way out of this problem though. There we go. Yep, that's that problem dealt with. Let's pretend it was a problem in the end as well. Ooh. Ooh. That went well. How the hell did I do 400,000 damage to that thing? Quick regrowth hasn't been doing its job as a macro, it's kind of annoying. This is such a golden run. Just so much damage. Admittedly we're not even halfway, but it's just so hurting. $311K. Hello, Mr. Lost Roger. Wow, that's... How exact? Once... Can't jump, it throws me off. I don't like it. Know that the lithium weight is like 30% bonus primary stat. Means I'm currently rocking a cool 2200. But it's just yeah. There's only one option there. Okay. That one. That one. That one. I've got 2 of the ravenous animus cells. Nope. I don't do any arcane damage outside of Moonfire. Bye, Moonfire! It will be mist, yes, that's definitely the word for what he will be. Okay. I can't be bothered with this floor. This floor kinda sucks.
You are hunted.
I am hunted. My crit damage and healing. But my frost down. What a pity. Boo. Okay, so there's usually... I'm gonna take this. Gonna grab the power. Gonna definitely take Silent Spirit from that. Well, I'm probably gonna take Silent Spirit from that, but you know. I think this is an Animimic. Yep. Nice. Gadamel. There's a thing we need to grab. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woohoo! Yeah, like that. That awkward moment where your fellow druid's doing more bleed damage than actual damage. What is this, mop? Legion. Three, two, one, nice. 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. Nope. I guess. Are we in the middle one? No, there is a gap. There's usually a power down here. See? And this is the crit chance one.
Be wary.
And you bet your ass we're going to go for that sweet, sweet crit chance. Right. So with that, now we effectively have an extra an extra 25% crit on top of that, so that's 50% crit chance, and a huge thanks to the eardrop crit damage boost, which means 500k. Screw it, let's try it. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh. 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 Yeah, those are numbers. Oh wow, okay, that procs. How many times? Nice. 4 times. Feels quite lucky. Floor 11 of the Twisting Corridors. Brittle bone dust is a thing. Is it this floor? No. Sag. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Imprisoned. I can eat him. Now we just need a Dreadsaw harness. Nice. There we go. Okay. This way first. Whee! This is what a good run looks like, guys. Just constant deletion. Okay. No anima powers, no anima powers, no anima powers, no anima powers, no anima powers here. Okay. There's an anima power here though. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Wow, that's and scary. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got 158. We really shouldn't skip everything though. Just the that we seem to be getting. Okay. Everything dies immediately. And I am not complaining. Like picking a tough one, put your feet on it, and then you just watch one thing at a time just get deleted. I went this way, right? Killed all the things? Yes, I went this way and killed all the things. Right. Stealth. Tiger's Fury, bleed, shred, bleed, bleed, win. 119 KD. What do we think, folks? Are any of these any good at all? Damn right they aren't. Let's go for Iron Fur. Oh yeah. That sweet, sweet iron furry goodness. Okay, what we fighting today? Please be the Watchers of Death. Oh, it's you, Bam, Dabby Dozy. You're always the person I want to see.
You struck a hard bargain. Good shot.
Convoke! Yes!
All goods
Boom!
and services for sale.
I guess.
For you, I offer only the finest.
Cool. Well, Convoke's back in 50 seconds, folks. So, let's get comfortable. So, the boss has 1.4 million health. How long do you think he's gonna last? Because it's entirely possible, if we get lucky, that he doesn't survive Convoke. And if he doesn't survive Convoke, that's a lot of damage. It'll be about 10 seconds. If he survives, well, if he doesn't survive Convoke, the fight will be about 10 seconds long. Though in the fact, I'll still be doing about 119k. About 119k, yeah, about 119,060. About that. Well, Convoker's back. Here. That. Bleed. Bleed. That. That was a big crit. That was a big crit. Oh. That was a... Yep. Happened. Bye. We can get Mock, but we really don't need it. That is the only damage one on the tree, on the options. So I guess we go for Mock. Right. 13. We're back in Mortragon. Interesting. Walking boat, fantastic. Also a very short floor. Complaining about probably isn't the wisest plan, because short floors are very handy because they tend to be very dense in animal powers. Okay, I need to double check the keys. Oh, yep, we found some keys, alright. The lock is opened elsewhere. Gee, I wonder where. Let's just unlike Kara's barking ourselves, because oh boy, that was slow. Okay. Yep, I do remember. Let's all remember the fact that the only time I died so far was falling off like the absolute pro I am. Also, damn, they got hurt. Big damn. 817k. Yep, that happened as well. First time, okay. 413, that's not going to be available for the last boss. We kind of want to increase the mastery because that's another 9% crit, 9% finisher damage and bleed damage. And okay. But those are critting for 64k as a bleed. Okay. The bleeds are too strong. My god. Bleeds. That's not a bleed anymore, that's just radiation poisoning. Ow. What was that? Ever want to be surprised by something, just look up in Torghast. Ever want to be surprised by something in Torghast? Yep, need more crit. Oh yes, need all the crit. Hello. Have you ever considered switching to Mormonanity? No? Okay. Hello, broker. What joys do you have in store for me today? One of those, one of those. Oh, more crit chance. Don't mind if I do, and let's go for more maximum health, because, yeah, that's the thing we need. Yes. Great useful boss, maybe. Depending on how many million health he's got. And I guess, and whatever. Let's get some Phantasma then. Please show me a Dread Soul Hound. I can eat it. More rats. Nobody cares. So the forest, that means I can take Incarn because, you know... Right, that means I can take Incarn. Oh, piss. Ignore that. I'm going to change that. Ugh. No, I'm not playing Savage Raw. No way. That needs far too much setup. Doesn't need, oh, fine. Oh, what do you want from me? I mean, I know this is really good, but stop giving me God. What are you gonna do? More crit chance. So I'm nearly at 75% crit chance now. Oh boy. Oh boy. This last boss is gonna feel the wrath of the kitty. It's the wrath of the kitty, the dead of the moor. Easy dee 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 dee. And everything's running just to survive. Hello, sir. Have you played Raid Shadow Legends? It's a game with great graphics and words to that effect. I didn't even get that right. I mean, all the good players are gone now. Well, I say gone, I've got them already. So now we just get slowly dwindle down into obscurity and hope that this dwindling doesn't happen too quickly. Screw this floor. Dead Soul Scavenger? Hello, sir. Hello. Don't mind me. Nope, not bothering with that. I am bothering with this, though. This is free rinse. Phantasma earned. Nice. Just in time. Am I going to bother with this? Yeah, I'll bother with this. This seems like a fun thing to bother with. I mean, it's going to put my conversion cooldown, but you know. It does million. 420k deeps. 400. 400. 100. Ooh. There's a... but the he's looking somewhere. I'll need to sneak around. Shit, I can't be bothered. Didn't use Berserk. Why did I not use Berserk? Okay, well, either way, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. There we go. And there's a ferocious nibble, but let's face it, the main value here is just these doing these. Not even close. 242, that's enough for a thing and a thing, and maybe a thing on top of things. But what's important here is that that's the Watchers of Death. It is the Watchers of Death. Oh my god.
For you, I offer only the
This is just the God Run. I got the wings I needed, I got the prisoners and everything. A bit more damage, there's my crit chance, so I now have what? Okay, that's a number. What? Prisoners. What does that actually do? Freeing a soul remnant from Torghast gives you a 100% crit chance for 10 seconds. Right. I probably should have taken advantage of that, but you know, I'm effectively at a 80% crit chance anyway. You're the Watchers of Death, and you are officially the only boss I haven't seen before. So let's see how long you last. You have 5.4 million health. So, 3 pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Steal. Oh! Yep, that happened. Right, I'm taking that achievement. I think that's a cool achievement to have. Ah. So, average hit of 729k. That's how you do lots of damage. Lots of damage. Right, well, we're done. And, you know, no one turned up at... Oh my god, a second concurrent viewer. Well, no. Well, maybe? No. Okay, well, either way. Damn right I am blind. Always was. You know it to be true. Just had an absolute god run in August there. In layer 6. Kind of wish it was my layer 10 run. Layer 8 run. Last boss of the whole thing died in 10 seconds. What was that? Oh, okay. Oh, can I be bothered to do another run? So you turn up just as I finish the whole run which I streamed. But it only happens every now and then, but I wasn't planning on doing another one because they take like 2.5 hours, as you probably know, because you'll have done some yourself. Can't believe you just turned up at the end of it though. I was literally about to turn the stream off. Nope, not dealing with either of those powers. So yeah, screw it. Yeah, so I'm turning the stream off now, but thanks for turning up, Blind. You were my one viewer. And hurrah.